what is up? My name is Adrienne.
I'm Alicia.
And welcome to Toast Up with your girls.
What's
if you're
up,
new
guys?
here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're one of our toasties, welcome back.
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
What are we sipping on today?
Today we're having brunch, guys. We have a nice, beautiful brunch platter here in front of us. A little bit of everything: turkey bacon, avocado toast, some fruit, some croissants, some danishes, a little chicken and waffles, egg whites, spinach dip, bruschetta, everything. You know, a little bit of everything. Gotta treat yourself sometimes. And we're washing it all down with a lovely mimosa.
Washing it down. Welcome.
Okay. Welcome, y'all.
All right, today's topic, we're going to talk about discipline.
Yes.
You know, staying focused, achieving goals, even some of our personal goals and dreams that we have as well. We're just going to dish it all out today.
Yeah. Kind of trying to get aligned with your highest self.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about staying in alignment, staying focused.
Yes. And we're just coming at a better time just because, like, I feel off. Like,
So
very off.
I don't know what's been going on this week, but it's been waving and rocking and just trying to ride the waves. I don't even know what's going on sometimes. It's just crazy.
It's time to get back in focus at this point, you know? Just get back.
Put the blinders on. Stay focused.
Exactly. And talking about this is going to help us, like, you just
snap back.
Do it.
Okay.
If you haven't noticed,
we have a new banner. Toast up with your girls.
I'm very proud. Next time you guys see us, she'll be all steamed out.
Yeah.
But we happy, we proud.
But, you know, we had to throw it up real quick one time since it came in.
You know.
Get you guys hyped with us.
Exactly.
Yes, yes. All right, well, let's get on into the topic of the day, or the first topic of the day, discipline. I don't know, what's one of the main ways you try to stay disciplined and focused?
Like when I'm doing a task, I like to just like put my phone away.
Yeah.
And I found it's easier. I think I said this before, but I found it easier when like I'll get a task and like, oh, I don't want to do it. I'll set a timer, and then like once that timer's off, like, oh, go back to doing whatever you want, but put the phone down. So like when I edit the podcast, like I'll put it on for like 2 hours at a time, and like you know sit down and edit, don't do nothing else, and then once time goes off, like okay, I'm free.
Yeah. That way you're zoned all the way in.
Yeah.
There's no distractions.
Exactly.
I do the same thing too, though. When I'm actually working on something, I'll put my phone on the charger and like put it on mute.
Yeah.
And just put it out the way.
I don't know if your phone does it, but my other phone, the other phone is able to like you're able to mute apps. So like it's a focus app.
Yeah.
It's with the phone. It wasn't with a different app. It was built into the phone. You're able to like touch which apps you want to have. So like when I'm working, I have like my photo editing apps, like put a picture and that. But like
everything else is muted in the background.
You can't even touch it. You only get notifications at all.
Good, because that's what's it called? Focus?
No, I don't know. It's with the phone. It's on the phone. I don't know what's going on here, but it was like with the phone.
I have to see, because
I'll show.
Yeah.
We'll tag it or something.
We'll tag it, because I will do that, especially when you're doing work on your phone.
Yeah,
and
like you need
a pop-up comes, some little notification, and you're like, oh, who is that? And then you
like I get
scroll, and then you're scrolling for hours.
TikTok for an hour.
Yeah,
you're just like, I don't know what happened.
You're like, how did I get here? What was I looking for?
What have you been doing?
What was I doing? I've done that so many times. Yeah. It's so annoying.
Especially because like I'll like look for the stuff for like for Pinterest, like look for different photo editing. But I could scroll and I'll be on there and I'd be like, oh, and it's like, Adrienne, come on. You're supposed to be doing something.
You know you're supposed to be focused.
You know?
You had it in mind.
You did.
But you just got a little lost along the way. It's okay.
Little lost.
It happens. I like that though. I try to do the same thing with discipline. I think discipline is like, sometimes it can be hard, but it's only as hard as you make it.
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like it's okay to fall. I think people make it hard because when they fall off, they don't know how to get back.
Yeah, and you like beat yourself
down,
and it's like you don't have to. You're human. Okay. It's okay. It's gonna happen. Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Like even the most disciplined people in the world have their days.
Exactly.
But it's about staying on track of what you need to do, the things you know you need to do, and prioritizing the things that you know you need to do, so that you are disciplined and focused and making sure you're getting things done. I like to even make lists.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just free write a list of things I want to do and need to do, like a combination, and then I'll go through and prioritize. Yeah. And then I'll break it down, into like, okay, do these 4 first, And then you can follow up with this.
Yeah.
And then you can follow up with this.
Yeah.
And like, even when it comes to shopping, I'll do that though too. Of like my shopping list. This is my more important things. I'll list everything I want and need.
Yeah.
And then I rearrange it to my most important needs, like what I actually need to restock and whatnot. And then to the things I just want because I saw on it and it was cute.
I need this.
I need one of those. Like, oh, I need a new dresser. No,
Yeah.
you really don't. Your dresser is fine. What's wrong with your dresser? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Why do you need one? I just want one. It's like the update thing.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
But yeah.
It's not
I
a
feel
need.
like also people forget that even with staying disciplined, you need to take breaks.
Yeah.
Like, breaks are necessary no matter what
Yes.
you're doing. Don't ever go full throttle on anything. It's necessary to take a break. Or you're gonna burn out.
Yeah, you don't want to burn yourself out and run yourself thin because you kept trying to do the most in everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like just literally doing the most in everything and running at like full speed all day, every day. You're going to be drained. You're going to have a breakdown. You're gonna hit that moment. You're gonna hit that wall.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck. And then because you're not necessarily taking care of yourself in the proper ways, it's gonna be a horrible breakdown of, and maybe you're not the right moments too. Might be a moment where you really need to get some shit done.
And you're in the corner
And you're in a deadline and you're breaking down, having, a mental breakdown because you pushed yourself too far, too hard for too long. And didn't ever give yourself a little bit of relief, a little bit of slack.
Like even if you have a schedule, like if you're not the person that, even if you have a schedule a break in, go ahead and do that. Like you have to give yourself time to recoup and charge your battery again. Otherwise, like you can't record when your battery's dead. You just can't.
You can't fill from an empty cup.
Nope.
You can't pour from an empty cup. I tell my friends that all the time. Restore yourself because you cannot pour from an empty cup. As much as we love to give to each other, to our other family and other friends, and like you cannot pour from an empty cup. It just isn't gonna work. It's not. There's nothing to pour from. There's nothing there. You've ran yourself dry.
Yeah.
You have literally nothing to give.
The well is empty.
You have a cup, but I have a cup too. Now we just hear 2 cups clinking empty glasses, and we already talked about how that's bad luck. So
right, we already told you that's bad luck. Okay. So
yeah.
Another one, I feel like I don't know why I cut that, but
The blueberry.
Another one would be remembering to eat and drink. I make poor decisions when I'm hungry.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah, like poor decisions, and not just like like everyday eating stuff. Like actually eating healthy, eating the recommended dose amounts of things. Just because like I said, hangry Adrian or low blood sugar Adrian, she would just be off the wall. She'd be like, yeah, let's go 120 miles an hour because we're angry and we just want to eat and we don't know what else to do. And just like, yeah, slow down. Go get some food first.
Pump your brakes. Think about it. Eat. I think hydration is key. A lot of things.
Water.
Hydrate.
Not just drinking liquid. Drink some water, people.
Y'all. Water. Please drink some water. If you do not drink water, you need to start today.
Thank you.
Challenge yourself to start with a bottle a day. And then increase that. 2 bottles a day. 3 bottles a day. 4 bottles a day. Like, continue going up because you can never have enough water. You're never fully hydrated. Because also think about how much you're like running around. Especially in the summertime too. You're just sweating. If you actually work out, you're at the gym sweating. Rehydrate yourself. You have
first thing in the morning. If your first thing you do is grab a coffee or a tea, please stop.
Please.
You just sleep for like 8 hours, 7 hours. Your body's dehydrated. Grab some water. If you don't drink no water ever again, please just drink it the first thing in the morning.
Please.
You will feel, your body will thank you.
Water is needed. And that should be part of your discipline. Is to challenge yourself to drink water every morning and to not scroll on your phone.
Yeah.
It's a habit I have too.
Really? I stopped doing it. I don't get on Instagram or anything until like 10.
Really?
Yeah, like I'll wake up and I was like refuse to get on those. So like I'll read or I'll I'll make my bed. That's when I get in the whole getting ready thing. Like I'll turn music on or my podcast on or whatever. But like I won't open like any social media until like 10 o'clock.
And do that. I'll get up. I always make my bed. I've always made my bed. Just because it sets the tone for the day.
If you did nothing else, at least you made your bed.
Yeah, at least I made my bed. And that means I'm like cleaned up and ready to go. I don't know, sometimes I will scroll sometimes. I try to, like, I'll take Loki out and then come back and shower. And I'll try to wait until I do all of that first.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, all right, now you're ready to start your day. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I end up scrolling in between.
Yeah,
like before I take Loki out. You know, I try.
Like if I have nothing planned for the day and I'm like really just relaxing, I'll get on. Like when I wake up, I'll get on. But like I know like most days it's me not getting on until like 10.
I wish I need to get better at that. That's part of my new self-discipline plan. Is to I think that's good too to redo your self-discipline plan, just so that you're always on top of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you always want to be putting your best self forward. Like
and you changed. Like why wouldn't your
your
plans
self-discipline should change with you and grow with you. You're gonna have different goals, different things you want to accomplish. So even when it comes to like just being fit, like I try to make sure I was really good at this at one point in time. I used to stretch every morning. I'm gonna do a workout in the morning and or go to the gym. And like I was really on top of it. Now I just kind of fit it in where I fit it in. But at one point that was part of my morning routine. And I liked that. So I'm about to get back to that because to me that just was a great way to start the day on a high note, just because you get that energy rush from working out that your body's ready to go. You're focused, you're here, you know, and then when you're working out, you're listening to your music and doing your thing, so like you just can kind of be more here and present in the moment as opposed to losing your mind and on your phone and doing things.
Just going through. Like I wanted to start working out. Like I already go to the gym like usually like 9. But I want to start going early just to feel like your day starts later. Like once you go to the gym, I feel like you're ready to start your day. Like especially when you do like at 6 a.m. It's like I started my day. People are just not waking up. I'm already in the gym. I done made my bed. Like I done already checked off so many things off my list. And I feel like when you do it, like I want to start going early, but I feel like I do not want to wake up that early. And I feel like I need to like get myself more disciplined to be waking up.
Yeah, I keep telling myself that too because. Like I said, like I want to go to the gym when they open. That way I'm there when they open. I get my couple of hours in, 2 hours, I'll say. Because I also don't want to spend all day at the gym.
No.
Got things to do. So do like 2 hours tops at the gym because I like to sit in the sauna. And then be able to start my day.
Right.
But like you said, getting up that early is just...
It's so hard.
Oh my God, I hate getting up early.
Me too.
It's like...
And I want to be a morning person, but I'm just not.
I'm not.
And I feel like I've downloaded I download 2 different apps.
I'm not.
These sleep tracking app. There's one app like it tells you like it tracks your sleep cycles. So like even if you had to wake up at 8 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock in the morning, it shows like you'll get 2 seconds of sleep if you go to sleep at 5:03 instead of 5 o'clock. Like it shows you like what time. So I have that app. And like I'll wake up and I'm just like, it's 6 o'clock. No, like I don't care if I'm well rested. It's 6 a.m. No, I don't want to be up.
What am I doing right now? How long am I about to be up?
That's what I start thinking.
Am I gonna go to sleep at 8?
And then I have to go to sleep early. And it's like I don't want to go to sleep early because then it's like, where's my time? When do I get to do what I want to do? Because I'm running around having a child all day. Like shit. He gonna take a bath at 8:30 and then I'm gonna go take my shower at 9 and go to sleep at 9:30? Like, man, my day's over with.
Go to sleep super early? Yeah, no. I don't know. I've also been at that point too where I'm like I've been trying to, I don't know, like accept the fact that I'm a night owl. So I'm like, okay, if you're a night owl, then do things when you do them, but like do them. Don't slack on yourself. Do what you want to do, what you need to do. Like if I'm gonna be a night owl,
doing things at the nighttime, like most shit's open anyways.
Yeah, like okay, you're gonna work out at night. That's cool. Make sure you work out. Make sure you do like just stay disciplined and get things done during the nighttime. Then, which is cool too, but it's just better. It's I guess
I don't like working out in the nighttime because then I'm wired and woke.
And
it's like I've been trying to be
up till 5 6 o'clock in the morning.
Like I'm not trying to be that.
It's a whole other day now.
Exactly.
And here I am, still up from yesterday.
Right.
What do I do now?
Do I
sleep?
now?
Do I just go back to the gym?
Do I go to sleep now? It's 5 o'clock.
I don't know.
What time will I wake up?
If I sleep now, now what? And that's actually the day you have shit to do, so it's always, it's always complicated. I don't know. That's one thing to stay disciplined about is a sleep pattern.
Sleep pattern. Also, like, not very disciplined on like my eating habits, I guess. I have a definitely weird relationship with like eating and working out, just because it's like 1 week I'm just like, yeah, I can eat healthy, I can work out every day. The next 2 weeks is like, don't talk to me, I was not that person no more. I know I bought a bunch of cucumbers, Dad. I understand it's like a fridge full of cucumbers. They will get eaten eventually, I guess. Or they're gonna go bad.
I do that too. I do. My dad be like, so are you gonna eat all this fruits and veggies you bought? Like, yes, I'm gonna eat it all. And sometimes I will smash it within 2 days.
Gone.
Other times,
It's just there.
it just sits.
It'll go bad and just like,
yeah, I'm like, I'm sorry. I really had all intentions of eating it. That's why I bought it. And then, I don't know, it just varies. I'm like that too though. It's literally, sometimes I will smash it out and I'm like, damn, I should have got more.
Yeah.
I got the small version of everything because
everything's like, no, last week I didn't eat anything.
last time I didn't eat shit, so I don't know. It's just, it's a race. It's a rough race.
Yeah.
But it's, and then you're racing against yourself, so.
Exactly.
That's why you also have to like, essentially stay disciplined. Because I like to think of it like, you're racing against your best self. So your best self is always going to be disciplined. Your best self is the most disciplined version of you that's doing everything they need to do, when they need to do it, how they need to do it, all the way through, not slacking in any way. Which is who you can always be. It's just about keeping up with your best self and being that person. Like, making sure you're doing everything you need to do when you need to do it. I mean, we all slack sometimes, but your best self is never slacking. Your best self is always.
Your best self out here killing it.
Killing the game.
Oh,
and we're back. So.
No, we'll never get cut. Oh, I know I read in I want to say it was Jen Sincera books. She's the one's like the yellow and green ones, like how to be. I think she says cuss word. I don't know. Anyways, either her or Mark Ronson. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? She has one. The green one's like money. And the yellow one is something else.
What is it? You're fucking awesome or something?
Oh, how to be a badass? Or
yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, something about how to be a badass.
One of those books she talked about.
Oh yeah, and then you're a badass at saving money.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are a badass. Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah.
So the first one she talks about, it's her or Mark Ronson. I'm not sure which one it was. But they do say in the book, like, when you're trying to be something, like, if you're trying to be a person who works out more, you don't say, I want to work out. You say, I am an athlete. You just say, like, oh, I am so-and-so. Like, oh, I don't want to, if you want to quit smoking, I am not a smoker. You say it, and then you'll do it.
Yeah.
Your mind focuses, it zeroes in on those new habits. Like, oh, you are an athlete, you need to go to the gym. Oh, you're not a smoker, you don't need to buy cigarettes.
I'm very, much in agreement with that, of speaking things to and into existence like they're already here.
Yeah.
Like acting as if it's already there.
Yeah.
Like I think of that even when trying to manifest things. It's like instead of saying I'm going to or I will, I am.
I have.
Present tense. Like you're already doing it, even though you may not be doing it yet. Speak it in present tense, and that's going to make it a reality for you to behave as though you already are, and then to continue on from there. It's going to be yours, and you're going to be that disciplined person, because if you keep telling yourself I'm an athlete, except then when it comes down to eating, to drinking, to working out, everything about you is going to be like, what would an athlete do? How would an athlete behave? What would an athlete eat? You know, what time would an athlete go to sleep?
Too damn early.
Too damn early. I'm not an athlete, but I'm.
You can see this. I haven't used that because.
No, I don't use that term. Athlete's pretty strong, but I will say things like I am in shape. I am fit and I am healthy.
Yeah.
And that, even today I had to tell myself, like I had to talk myself out of going to get some Starbucks. Ooh. I was so close to getting it. And then I stopped and went and got a smoothie instead. I felt really proud of myself. I got from Smoothie King, not tropical smoothie.
Ooh, even healthier.
I got healthy smoothie, okay? Okay.
I went there once, not knowing whether it was healthy, and I read the menu. I was like,
I took like 20 minutes reading the menu.
It's so much. It's just so healthy.
It was so much. I was just like, well, I've never been here before, and I'm in the drive-thru, so I'm just staring at the sign. I'm like, give me a second, please. I'm literally just staring.
A lot of stuff have bananas in it, and I just don't like.
You can't taste it though.
That's a lie. Bananas
You can't.
Bananas are just very strong.
You can't. It was really good. I had a lemon spinach.
Ooh.
Ginger, I think. I don't know. It was one of the Be Well ones, and that was what threw me off too. I'm like, do I tell you I want to be well, or do I just tell you? I don't know. It was good though. It was really good. I like healthy smoothies. Even when I go to tropical smoothie, I get the healthier ones, like the superfood ones.
I would the acai with no bananas, add protein.
The acai is banging. That's one of my favorite. And the berry boost and the detox island.
I do like Detox Island. Detox Island is really good actually.
It's so good.
I always forget about that one actually.
Every time I get it, people are like, "Oh, you get one of them detox drinks?" I'm like, "Yeah, this shit bangs though."
It doesn't taste like a detox drink.
I'm like, you guys don't know what you're missing out on. You see detox and you get scared, but it's so good. I think it's the fruit. Has to be.
Yeah. Also, their ice is banging. Chocolate smoothie has good ice. You guys know what I'm talking about.
It's ice.
Chocolate smoothie has great ice. Jimmy John's has the best ice. It's even better than hospital ice. I just want you to put you guys.
Is it like
on.
crushed?
It's the little circle ones, little pellets.
Well, yeah.
But the hospital ice are hard, and Jimmy John's ice feels like they got water still inside of them.
So it's a little melted.
Yes.
Folks, what's one way? That's kind of how you stay disciplined, though.
Yeah. Staying focused is a part of being disciplined.
Yeah. Because it's keeping yourself on track.
Yeah. Like I said, like we said, I have the app where I cut all the stuff off. I feel like eating helps you stay focused. Making lists, writing things down helps you stay focused. I feel like you have to know what you want in order to stay focused, because you gotta get it not so generic, but a little bit more catered towards you, so that you can create a plan to stay focused. Because sometimes you just say something like, "Oh, I want to buy a house," and just like, well, what's your plan to get there? What house? Where?
How much you want to spend?
Like there's a lot. Like you gotta.
How many rooms do you want?
Yeah, make it more generic towards you. That way you're able to make a list.
Yeah.
Definitely. And go towards your goals instead of just being like, I'm just out here la land. A lot of research.
Like once you claim your topic or your goal, research your goal and figure out, break it down into bits and pieces so that it's easier to stay focused and not keep like
subgroups. So you're able
badgering yourself with like, I want a house, and it's like, okay, break it down into bite-sized pieces so you can actually achieve said goal instead of.
Especially when you have such a big generic goal. Once you don't start going towards there, where you start harping on yourself and beating yourself up because you're like, oh, I'm not achieving it. I said I want a house and I don't have a house. Like, well, what? We don't even know what you wanted for this, or what the gaming plan was before you did this. You don't know how many rooms you want. You don't know what city you want to live in, what state you want to live in.
Have you looked at houses? Like, what style of house do you want? Like, is this a forever home or a temporary home? Like, there's a lot of things that go into that. You can't just.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that go into a lot of our dreams and goals and aspirations that you can't just say in the hope that it's going to come to fruition all of a sudden.
Because as much as we say manifesting work, because I feel like I really do believe in manifestation, you also have to work towards this stuff too. You can't just say it and walk away. Yeah. You have to say it, and then you have to like every day work towards it every single day. A little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
And like actually intentionally work towards it.
Yeah.
Don't just say it, but literally intentionally, when you say it, put your effort towards it and towards being your best self. So yeah, staying focused just kind of falls in line with achieving your goals. The more discipline you have, the more focused you are, the closer you're going to get to your goals. Yeah, it all just goes hand in hand. Even just achieving your goals. That's why I think it's important to break down things so that it's easier to achieve, so that you can see your progress, because a lot of times, like you said, you'll get overwhelmed with trying to be or do some certain thing that you can't even acknowledge your own growth.
Yeah, well, if you don't see it, you get upset.
Yeah.
And then you quit before you.
You quit before you even get there.
Focus, yeah.
And it's like you're right there, or you're halfway there, or at least you started. Like, you have to acknowledge that within yourself. And I think it's good to break it down into bite-sized pieces, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
That way you can see small achievements of,
like crossing things off.
Yeah.
What you do, just it feels so good.
Research your goal so that you can be more disciplined about it and you can stay focused by achieving your a little 1 month plan.
Yeah.
You have a month to achieve whatever point, to get you closer to your main goal.
Yeah.
But just break it down per month or per week even, depending on the goal, because some things aren't going to take a whole month. But like buying a house, it's going to take some time. Don't try to rush into it. Don't just try to jump into it. It's not an overnight purchase. You can't go buy a house on Amazon. It's not the same
Technically
thing.
you can.
Maybe you can. Okay, maybe
Those
you
container
can.
homes.
Oh, you can buy those on Amazon?
Yeah, those on Amazon.
Are they already done, or are you just buying the container and then you have to make the home?
They come with the pieces, like the windows, the doors.
Oh, really?
And you place an order and they build it and they ship it out to you.
Really? Oh, well, maybe you can buy a home on Amazon.
If you don't want a container home, though, you can't buy a home.
However, I still, even with the container home, I suggest you take your time, because where are you going to place the container home?
Yeah, but do you want to live? Do you want to live where you're living now? Do you want to live by your family? Do you want to go overseas somewhere?
What are you trying to do? You just gotta break things down into bite-sized pieces so that's easier to handle and understand for yourself, so you can actually get to where you want to be. And achieve those goals. I think, and when you do achieve goals, celebrate yourself.
Reward yourself.
Yeah, reward yourself for achieving said goal, whatever it is, as minor as it may be.
If your goal was to wake up every day for the week and make your bed, and you did that, you crossed off your list, celebrate yourself.
Okay, kudos to you, boo.
When you do that, then you feel more excited, like, okay, I did that, I'm gonna go do this now, or I'm gonna go do it for longer. Like, you have to reward yourself for these little things you do. And if no one else is gonna celebrate your achievement, you should definitely celebrate your own achievement.
Always support yourself. You have to be your biggest cheerleader at the end of the day. Because you got family and friends who are going to cheer you on here and there, but you have to be your biggest cheerleader, because you are the person that is with you.
You know it's inside and out.
Inside and out.
You know how hard you actually work.
Any moments that you have that you're just not thinking the highest of yourself, you have to be the one that picks yourself up. You can't always depend on other people to do that for you. Otherwise, that's.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in you should not depend on someone else to make you happy or cheer you up. You have to do that because you never. You have to do it because you so sometimes people are not going to be there. Sometimes phone died, or they didn't pick up because they were working. Like,
or they lost it.
Yeah, shut up. Shut up.
Or they lost it. Or
whatever happens.
Tomato. Shit happens.
Shit happens. So if you're depending on someone else and they can't pick up the phone that minute, they don't spiral because of that. You have to be able to pick yourself up, because ain't no one gonna be there for you like you.
Okay. Nobody. You actually show people how to be there for you too.
Yeah, by showing like, oh, you do this, that's how they treat themselves. You show people how you like to be treated.
You set the standard, which is why it's always good to show up as your best self. Even when you're not feeling your best, I think putting your best foot forward as much as you can, as much as you can tolerate, as much as you can possibly stand, put your best foot forward, because it's essentially going to boost your self-esteem in the long run. It's going to boost yourself up to be like, you know what, I felt like shit today, and I really didn't think I was going to get through that. I really didn't think I was going to get through work. I didn't think I was going to get through that meeting.
And I still did it.
And somehow I made it through. And I made more networking connections. And I made more money. And I did, you topped yourself off with something that you didn't even think you were capable of, because you pushed yourself forward to be your best self so that you can achieve your goals. There's plenty of times you don't want to pick up more hours at work or something like that. But Sometimes in order to achieve your goals, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta grind it out. Don't grind yourself out. Know your limits, know your boundaries so that you are able to restore yourself and recuperate. But also know when you're being just lazy. Even this morning, we were talking about that earlier. This morning, I woke up, my alarm went off, and I hit snooze. I set it for 10 minutes to snooze. And I laid there in bed for not even a whole minute and rolled over and was like, why did I even do that? I'm up.
Get up.
Get up. Like, what are you laying? Why you're not even that tired? Like, I wasn't even up that late last night. Like, why? It's almost habit of like, just hit snooze.
Like, stop snoozing. Yeah, and people snooze everything too. Like, I can do it later, or I can do it then. I can do it later.
Why? I don't have to do it now.
Why do it later when you have, like we said, don't work yourself to the bone. However, it's a difference between like I'm exhausted and I can't do it, and then being lazy.
Okay. Know the difference.
Know the difference between.
Know the difference, and you know the difference already.
Yeah. You know when you're like, oh, I went to bed at 9:30 last night, and it's now 8 o'clock, and I just don't want to go back to sleep. Why? Are you not asleep? You slept for like what, 11 hours?
You got some sleep. All you need is 8 hours of sleep, and you're good to go. Okay.
You don't need to. You can wake up and go about your day.
Do your thing.
Stop snoozing.
If you need a nap later, take a nap.
Right.
But you can get your day started and get things going.
Exactly.
It is okay.
It's okay to take a break for the day.
Yeah.
But
breaks are recommended.
Yes.
If you need a break, take a break. If you need a nap, take a nap.
But wake up.
Wake up. Do some shit. Be productive. That's the only way you're going to get closer to your dreams and goals. It's the only way you're going to get shit done. Otherwise, you're going to be in your continuous cycle of saying things and never following through. Mm-hmm. And nobody likes somebody who just constantly comes around saying things and doesn't follow through.
Or that the boy who cried wolf?
Yeah, it's like the boy who cried wolf. You're constantly saying things, but you're never following through with it. You want to be somebody who's dependable, reliable. You want to be somebody who's disciplined enough to achieve their own goals, and show people that.
Look at me, look what I did.
I said I was going to do this, and I did it. I said I'm going to do this, and I did it. And not...
Especially people who are not disciplined, and they repeatedly go say things they're going to do, things not do it, and then they look around like, well, why can't I have that? Well, you can't have it because you're not doing anything for it.
Mm-hmm. You're not going after...
You're not
keep saying these things, but you're not breaking it down into bite-sized bits for yourself to actually get done.
Yeah.
Instead, you're saying these things, which may not even be your goals. There might be someone else's goal that you see other people achieving.
I see you have this, and I want it. Like, no.
That you want it too, but it's like the reality is that's not something you even want. It's not even you. It's something that you just see somebody else doing. You feel like they're accomplished, and now you want it too.
Yeah, like you want the success that they have, but you don't want the dream that they have.
Like, focus.
You have to realize that.
Focus
Get your
on
own dreams.
Yes, focus on you and what you actually want and what is actually going to work to your highest.
Bacon on top of it. That's really good.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I want to get some sriracha. Mm-hmm. Like, focus on you though, and your dreams and your goals, and making them make sense for you. Break it down to the point that it makes sense for you, to something that's easy to handle for you and easy to achieve for you, because
achievable dreams. Yeah,
it has to be achievable. Even if the most outlandish dreams, anything's possible, honestly.
Yeah.
The way I see it. Nobody can tell you no. You're the only person that's ever going to tell you no. Nobody can tell you no.
Exactly.
Even if it's not invented or created yet,
you can make it yourself.
No, you can make it. Nobody can tell you no. You can even find the right people to come together to bring that to fruition.
Yeah.
Nobody can tell you no in your dreams and your goals. Only you. So with the right discipline and staying focused and breaking it down to bite-sized pieces that are achievable and make sense, you can make literally anything happen. It's just a matter of that discipline.
Yeah.
And that focus. And making sure, even when you do get a little sidetracked, you bring yourself back.
Yeah, forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself. It's okay. But that's also why it's important, like we said, to schedule, or not even if you can't schedule time, but when you know, like, all right, my mind keeps going elsewhere, I can't focus.
Pause what you're doing.
Pause. Give yourself a break. Take a break. You get breaks at work. You get breaks at school. You get breaks all the time in life. Why? Because we need breaks. So take a break. Make sure you get your rest. Vampire life is not it. Okay? I mean, that whole, I'm gonna stay up 24, 48, 72 hours. Don't do that. You're draining your body. Right. That's not cute. It's not healthy. It's not fun.
You're not really doing anything for yourself either, because you're really just, yeah, you can stay for 48 hours.
You're not even productive.
You're gonna crash.
You're not even at 48 hours. I don't even have your whole mind with me anymore. I'm talking to almost a wall. Like, right? You might be here, but you might not. You're so spaced out sometimes that you're jumping around. We can't have a full business conversation.
Yeah.
I can't talk business with you when you're not here. I can't talk creatively with you because you're all over the fucking place that we can't even follow the same storyline. I don't even know what the hell you're talking about anymore.
We over here making a kids movie and you over here killing everyone. Yeah, I don't think we're on the same page.
So it's just, I think, getting your rest, taking your breaks, you know, making sure you're healthy and fit and aligned within yourself. All very important to achieving those goals. Followed up with your discipline. Your discipline, like, is the backbone to everything, I think, because that's what helps keep everything aligned.
Especially when things go bad. When things go bad, your discipline's what keeps you going. Just like, well, this is this is who I am, not what I'm trying to do. This is who you are. You like we said, you gotta say who you are. I am an athlete. I am a successful person. I am this. You are disciplined. You're able to, the plan didn't work. It's fine. Go back to the beginning. Go back to the notebook and try again. Go back to the blueprint. Start over. Something went awry. It's okay.
It's okay. Life will be fine.
Yeah. Which is another thing, which is like, people should. There's a lot of people who say a dream and they just keep going, knowing damn well that's not what they want anymore, and it's like they don't want to start over, or they're like, well, I already said it, so now I have to do it. Like, no, you can stop at any point in time. If it's not what you want.
If your dream changes, it is okay.
It's okay for that not to be a dream anymore.
Especially when it comes to like something you wanted as a kid, and now you're older. When you were a kid, you said you wanted to be a doctor. Now you're in college and you realize you hate the whole concept.
Literally, that was me. Literally went to school. Since I was in like 4th grade, saying I'm gonna be a lawyer. I want to be a lawyer. I went to school. I was like literally a year before I realized like I don't want this shit. I finished it because I was like, you only got a year left and you don't know what the fuck you want to do anyway, so go ahead and finish it. Got my degree, but I've never used it because it's like, it's not, I know it would make me unhappy. I did all the internships. I was so unhappy during this internship. It's not what I want. I'm not going to go do just for some money. It's not what I want. So I was able to like, okay, well, like I did finish it, but you're done, and I was like, bitch, get that degree. If all else failed, you did something to fall
right here. We'll just get the degree.
You only got a year left. Go ahead and finish it off. However, it's not what I want. So I was able to like say, you know what, I have something to fall back on. Great in life, love that. But now I'm able to go back to my own life and do what I want. Something that makes me happy. Because like you said, you're alive. Why not be happy? You're already here. Why just do something you don't want? For what?
Do something that's actually going to fuel your soul.
Make me want to wake up. Make me want to start my day.
Get you excited.
Exactly. Life is already dreary. Don't make it worse.
Life is so complicated. Like, find something that really makes you happy and achieve said goal.
Yeah, whether it's a hobby or a job.
Yeah, whatever it is. Your hobby can be your job. Okay. It's actually relatively easy.
But also doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be.
You could just be happy with your hobbies.
Yeah, you can. Your hobby. I think even if your hobby is your job, I think it's good to have multiple hobbies.
Yes.
Because if your hobby is your job, then that becomes your job, and now you have to do things. In accordance to, you know, your business plan or whatever's going on for your business, and it kind of takes. It might take some of the fun out of it. It's still gonna be fun because it's your hobby and it's something you enjoy doing, but it might take some of that free joy out of it, of the freedom of doing it when you want, how you want. So I think it's good to have multiple hobbies. That way you can, when you do want to do something else randomly fun with no limits, no expectations,
you're able to
freely and not be like, oh, I gotta do this for a commission, or so and so wants it like this, and like, you know, you don't have to have that weight on you. Because that can be very draining. Very draining. And I think all that'll help you achieve goals and get closer to your dreams, and just, you know, being out here in the world, even just being adulting. Okay, adulting takes discipline. They didn't tell us that back in the day. We assumed all of a sudden you word adult one day and everything just adulted itself. No.
Right?
I thought everything just happened. That it
Just
just
like leveled up. Like,
just,
what?
Shit just happened. But no, it's not like that.
No, not
We really gotta be out here doing things and adulting.
Oh, yeah. I gotta keep people alive.
You know,
I gotta keep myself alive.
it's a lot. It's a lot. Alright, so to our next topic. Following up with achieving your goals, or we started with discipline, staying focused, achieving your goals. Clearly, we must get into our own personal dreams and goals. Okay, clearly. So, Adrian, what are some of your personal goals and or dreams? What are some things? Do you have so here's a question. Do you have a 3 and or 5 year goal? Or do you ever break it down to a 3, 5, 10-year goal?
I don't, just because I feel like I don't have the 5. I have small goals. They're just not a 3 or 5 year. But I guess this new one, I definitely could break it down because with Toast of the Girls, I want this to go far. Mm-hmm. So I can definitely break this down into going like that.
Yeah.
But however, I'm more of I never look too far into the future because I'm not flaky. I just change things a lot.
Yeah.
I'm all about change. I love change. I constantly like things to be changing. Mm-hmm. So I never do anything further than a year because after that, just I don't know, no more. I'm about to be a whole different person after this year. This is year 8 of this year. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing. But next year, you can be I'm not that person anymore. And I don't I'm a person who will I do beat myself up a lot. I'm constantly beating myself up. And I know that if I were to make a 3 or 5 year plan, and then year 2 would come and I'd be I don't want that no more. It'd be well, wow, now you have to do it. Why would you do that? Now you have to,
you set it all up to do that, so you have to do it.
So I'm more of a short-term goal person. Mm-hmm. That way, and I feel like they're faster, and I feel better because check. I like that notion of checking things off. Mm-hmm. So I said, so some girls like to go far. Me by myself, the branding that I'm doing would like to go far with my ambassadorship with that. Mm-hmm. And then if I do want to move out again, because I moved back home. I do want to move out again.
She was out, then she was in.
Right?
Trying to go back out, right?
I'm trying to get back out. But yeah, I feel I've been already trying the whole moving out place. It's more of just making sure that my family will be okay because I do help take care of my brother, so I don't want to leave. I started helping so my mom wasn't so by herself alone. Yeah, because she gets she can make herself sick, and it's I don't want you. Now you got 2 sick people in the house. My dad gotta work. That's the money. He gotta go to work.
He has to go.
Yeah, so it's more me trying to figure out how can I do this without it affecting everyone else negatively as well. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm working on at the moment. So those are the small goals I have.
What about?
We trying with them. What about you? Do you have a 3 year 5 plan?
Not necessarily, no. I like that notion of making it smaller.
Yeah.
The top tier. So even at the beginning of the year, my everyone does a New Year's resolution. If we stick to them, is a different thing. I try to stick to my New Year's resolution. I always try to. But that'll be my goal.
Yeah.
Is my New Year's resolution.
Okay.
So I'll make that a goal. Whatever actually, I might start with something outlandish, but then I'll.
By March, you're okay, let's do a real goal.
Even in January, when I get ready to set my goals for the year, or my New Year's resolution, my intentions for the year, I'll go through it. Like I said, I allow myself to brainstorm almost.
Yeah.
Or
what's it that you want to achieve?
I'll free flow and just write down things.
Yeah.
And then I will break it down to what makes sense.
Yeah.
And what's actually achievable.
Yeah.
And then okay, these are achievable, but how are you going to get to those? And then I'll break down what's the most important right now at this point in time in your life. How are you going to get to that? Let's break down that into achievable goals. And I'll just keep I'll keep narrowing and breaking things down until it makes sense for that year. And then once I have a list that makes sense for the year, then it's okay, cool. Go with this list. Now you have this. This is your new list to go with for the year. Let's make it happen.
Also, when you do that, it makes it easier to have the list is already thought of. You don't have to go do too much research because you already have that list right there. Like, well, this is the basis that I want to know. Here's the steps you need to go to get to that big plan.
Yeah. And then I can always, even when I achieve certain goals or make get certain things quicker, then I can go back and look at my list and
Like,
be
what
like,
else did you want to do?
what else did I want to do? Oh, how has that, my old list changed from what I have now?
Yeah.
Like, are there other things that I left off before that I did, you know, I don't want now or something, or I haven't thought about now, or
I want this now. I want this
then I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't make that a focus or something, you know, because now I'm not even thinking about it. But definitely wanting, sorry, girl, actually, I'm scrolling down. Definitely wanting Ordinary Society to expand and continue to grow and blossom and bloom. Same with Ordinary Jane, ready for that to take off and do its thing. And then I mean, the typical wanting a new house, wanting a new car.
Upgrade your life.
Upgrade, yeah, I'm just ready to upgrade and level up my life in general, and then just, I don't know, personally, I think those are my personal goals. So just right now, those aren't personal, I will say, of getting, because I have these 2 businesses. And like even the styling is going to go with Ordinary Jane. So that's all within there. So it's like, really my business is handled almost essentially. It's just about pushing ourselves forward.
Networking and
doing what we need to do to push ourselves forward. And then from there, achieving my own goals of getting a house, a car, you know, one day getting married, but no time soon. No rush. That's no rush. Like there's those goals where it's like,
I'm not in a rush.
It's a goal. It's something I want, but nothing I have a time limit on, or I'm like, I have to hurry up and get married. Like, no, I want it to happen when it is supposed to happen, with the right person, at the right time, at the right space, all of that. Like, I'm not in nobody's rush. Man. Okay, like that's one of those things. Those are those few goals that like,
I don't want to rush something and then it falls through. Like, what was the point of having it if you're not gonna have it anyways? Like, I don't rush things. You're like trying to hurry up and get. If it's gonna happen, it'll happen. Like, I'm not. That's not something I like. It was like I can never even focus on those things. Because if I'm meant to be married, I'm like, ain't nothing gonna stop that guy from. Hopefully not. No,
but that's the way I look at it too. Is if we're supposed to be together, nothing's gonna stop us from being together.
Like, we're gonna get there.
You know, like if it's supposed to be, it's going to be. So that's why I try not to worry myself with when it comes to that relationship factor of like,
you are struggling.
Cause this syrup is so thick for some reason and just syrupy. So I'm like, I try to just pour a little and then a whole block comes out and then it just won't stop shrinking. I'm like, all right, well, here we are. Here we are.
So what was your New Year's resolution this year then?
This year, my New Year's resolution is honestly to get a car. That's one of them. So I still got some time to get back on my health kick, my being fit and eating clean and doing all that, because I was doing really good with that for a while. Reading more. I think that's always a resolution for me. Is reading more, just because I feel like
you never read enough.
Yeah, and sometimes I just feel like it takes me too long to read books. Where it's like you could have read half the books you have already by now. You could have so many books.
Especially when you keep buying books and then you're not reading. Like, what's the point of buying a new book if you
literally, I do that all the time. And then it gets me excited, like, ooh, new book, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna force me to want to read more. Never. It just sits there in my pile. So, but yeah, reading more, new car. That's like one of my big ones. Moving out, that's a big one. But that's also one that's like this year, next year.
Yeah.
Not because I know I want
exactly
a new car. Yeah, so I'm like, you got 2 big purchases you're trying to make within the next 2 years.
Especially that's something that depends on your credit too. Like,
so I'm like, I'm not about to rush myself or feel forced to, but within the next 2 years, those are, I know, a car probably first, and then a house. Or I don't know, however it's gonna happen, it'll happen the right way. But yeah, reading, working out, eating healthier. I had one that was forming new connections with friends and families. Because I feel like sometimes we get stuck in our old habitual ways of connecting. You know, and like hanging out and doing things. And I don't know, I just had, I don't remember what happened, but I just had that thought around New Year's, low key too, of just like refreshing relationships and recreating that or re-stimulating and reigniting that connection. You
like,
know,
so like a new spark for them. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to. We fell into a pattern. We fell into a dial. Like let's just like it's our friendship. Let's put some more fire and passion in our friendship again. Like
what else can we connect? Especially when you've been friends for years.
So,
it's like, what else can we do?
That's what I was telling Ashley before. I was like, don't get me wrong, I love drinking. I will never turn down a drink. However, I do get tired. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh man. Like you're just a mess. I know. I'm like, where's it? Where's it at?
Okay.
Sorry, what are you saying? So like I said, love drinking. Will never turn down a drink. Love it. However, I do get tired of sitting in a bar or going to the club and just sitting there and drinking. Like I don't mind drinking. Let's go for a picnic and go drinking. Let's go hiking, and get a drink, or let's go painting which was like let's do an activity and then drink it.
And we can drink while we're doing it.
But let's do an activity.
Have to sit somewhere and drink all the time.
Yeah, like I can sit in my house at this point. Like I got a bar in my basement.
Okay.
I don't have to go. It's cheaper for me to stay at home and drink. I don't have to leave my house. We can buy some bottles. We can drink there before we go down.
Right.
Especially when you go there, it's like when we were younger, it's different because we went there and we talked to people. But now you're getting older, you go with your group and you pretty much only talk.
Stay with your group,
especially during COVID time. But like even
getting older, people are full.
Yeah,
you're full over there. Don't you come next to me?
Come over here. I don't talk to you. Well, you don't really go outside of your group as much when you go to the bar. So it's just like, what's the point of me going to the bar and waiting in line to go pee because I have to go back? Small bladder. I pee a lot.
Yeah.
I like to get home where I can pee freely.
Not every 5 minutes, like, all right, I'll be right back. I'll go pee.
Right.
And this is nasty ass bathroom.
As I'm squatting or waiting in line, like, come on, let me go before you. I promise I'll be out like 2 seconds.
I literally just have to pee. I don't know what y'all be doing in here, but
I have to be. That's all I have to do.
No, definitely. Because I think, like I said, it's not a bad thing to reset your goals.
Yeah.
And whatnot, and reset your relationships because you grow.
Yeah. You're not the same person when you first met them. Like
life happens. Yeah. Life happens to everybody. Yeah. Like we all are different from who we were years ago when we first met.
Children. I was a little baby. Now, I was literally 9 years old.
Completely different people.
20 years. 20 years.
So much shit within these last years. Yeah. Within the last 10 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Like life has been happening.
Like things has been going and not the same. Like we're not the same. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, I love change. It's okay for things not to be the same. And it's okay to want to keep people in your life, but like you said, restart that friendship. Get to know them again. Like we said, they're not the same person. Get to know them again.
Get to know each other again and again and again.
Never stop getting to know.
And as soon as you feel like you know somebody, change the conversation.
Yeah.
Introduce something new to the mix. Like switch it up. Switch up your routine. Like I said, you're tired of going to the bar all the time? Switch up the routine. Go somewhere else. Do something else fun and exciting. Like do something that neither one of you have ever done, right? You know,
that's a whole new conversation right there. Like, what have we done? Like, oh, we can do this. And now we have something to talk about.
We've never done this. Now we can share this together. Yeah, we can do this together and share this memory together, this experience. You can, share your fears, whatnot, depending on what it is. Your fears.
Like I say, it's okay to start over. It's not wrong to start over. You're not racing anybody. Like there's no timeline for you to be on your own, married, having kids. It's literally your life is your life. You live it how you want to live it. So if you want to go back to school, you're 45 years old and you want to go back to school.
Go back
to school.
Go back. Don't think twice about it. Don't ask anybody either.
No. Stop seeking improvement
and confirmation
from others, especially because you might think they're your best friend or whatever, but there's some people who just like aren't wishing the best for you, or who doesn't mind you achieving success as long as they achieved it first. So you have to move in silence. I wouldn't say secret, move in silence and get that base done, because like you're in the beginning of starting something, you don't want someone to come and say, oh, you're really gonna do that now, and now you're wavering, you don't want to do it.
Yeah. Don't let somebody throw you off your dreams.
Yeah. You know what you want.
A lot of people also aren't going to be on the same wavelength as you, or see things how you see them.
Yeah.
So for you, it might make perfect sense for why you should go back to school now, or why you should do this now.
Yeah.
Like everything's aligned right now. I know I'm older, but everything makes sense now.
Yeah.
And I really want to go back to school. I really want to do this. Somebody else might be like, no, that's crazy. You're old now. Why would you do that? Blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah. Even, like you say, your closest of friends.
And I don't think some of them might not mean harm by it. But also, like, sometimes, like,
they just don't see it how you see
it.
As much as you explain to people, they're not always going to see things how you see it or understand from your point of view. Or like why you feel so passionate about going back to school. Yeah. Like they might be like, for what? You already got a degree. Yeah. What do you need to go back for? That's a waste of money. Like, you know what I mean? They might look at things differently, but that's also based on what they're going through in their life. So that they might be projecting. Yeah, projecting and putting themselves in your position to be like, I would never go back to school. Doesn't mean you should never go back to school.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that doesn't mean you should never go achieve your goals. That's them. Maybe they're stuck and stagnant in a situation and they don't know what to do. Right. But that doesn't mean that you have to be stuck and stagnant. Yeah. If you seek change, go after your change. Yeah. Don't seek approval. Just continue to seek your change. Yeah. Seek your change. Do not seek approval. Approval is not necessary. You already have the approval. The approval is you thinking about it. The approval is, especially if it comes up to mind. I know we all have crazy ideas randomly. And yeah, sometimes it's good to like talk to people about it and
that's not seeking approval. That's you just like, I want to bounce some ideas off of you.
Bouncing ideas is one thing. Yeah. Because I think even bouncing ideas
or even getting a different opinion is perfectly fine. Don't base your decision on other people's
opinions.
Like they have a whole different like I said, like we
take it into consideration.
Like thank you for what you said. I'll take it into consideration, but now you can go live your life the way you want to.
But I'm gonna go. I actually have thought about it, and I'm gonna go do that. Yeah.
And really,
because
like
it works, makes sense.
The whole like when things feel right kind of notion.
Yeah.
Take that. Not that I don't believe it. I feel like you should definitely sometimes wait on things, but also sometimes when you wait, you're pushing things.
Don't wait too long
because you're waiting for it to feel right, and sometimes like, things are always happening. It's life. Things are in a constant motion at all times. Things are always gonna happen. Something's always gonna come up. You have to make it feel right for yourself. You can't wait for it to feel right.
Do not wait too long, because life is not waiting for anybody.
It's for anybody.
I just need everybody to know.
Life does not care about us, y'all.
Life ain't waiting for nobody. Life is life out here, okay?
Right? Life is out here.
So therefore, if you have a goal and a dream, and you think about it, and you talk to some people to make it make sense, you do your research, you figured out a possible path, and you might still be a little unsure, don't seek validation. Take a moment, sit on it, let it simmer in your mind, especially if you've planned out a possible plan of execution. Yeah. And then once it's simmered and you're like, yeah, I still think I want to do this, go do it. Stop doubting yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Just go do it. Push yourself to achieve said goal. Even if it might seem a little like slightly out of reach or a little like, oh, this is crazy. Go do it. Change is never comfortable. That's how you know you're onto something. Change is never comfortable because it's different. It's not something you're used to doing. It's something completely out of your realm, your boundary. It's out of your square that you're used to being in. Mm-hmm. It takes you outside of yourself and forces you to do something that you're not used to and not comfortable in technically. So you have to have that moment of like uncertainty and unsureness and just like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah. And you hope for the best, but you're not even hope for the best. You just know that you're gonna put your best foot forward and you're gonna achieve out of this what you want. Yeah. And you watch it happen.
Watch it happen.
Just like
but don't sit back and watch life happen. Because you're gonna be bored. You're gonna be feeling jealous and envious of other people, knowing you can do something, knowing that you want to do something and are not doing it. So like, yeah. All I would say is go for it.
Achieve your dreams, y'all. Achieve your goals. Dreams. Break it down. Make it make sense. And go after it.
Make it make sense.
It sounds a lot easier.
It does.
That's not, we're like making it.
Yeah, like we're making a whole set
very
list and everything.
easy.
This what you do, this what you do, this what you do. Because it's a lot harder to actually apply what we're saying. But the first step is honestly just making a list. Honestly, figure out what you want and make a list. That takes no harm to anyone. Even if you don't accomplish it,
Make a
made a list.
Make a list of things you want, you think you want, and that you kind of want. Like, just make that list. Just right. And then reorganize that list. Prioritize it.
There's literally nothing wrong with making a list.
What starts off that makes the most sense and what you really want. And then just scroll down from there. Like, well, okay, let me reorganize this to what I really want. Top priority to like lesser. And then,
and even if you have to start at when you make that list, and you have to start at like the low priority, like not low priority, but like the easiest task.
Yeah.
Sometimes people say go ahead for the hardest one, which is like, because once you get it off, you'll feel like you're able to do more. If you have to start the easy task, go ahead and start the easy task. If the task is just, like, I want to be a morning person, the first step is to get up, like, set an alarm. Whether you get up or not, just set the alarm.
Set the alarm.
Instead of starting off at like 6 a.m., start at 7:30. Yeah.
Don't snooze. Get up.
Like, you wake up at 11 o'clock, you want to wake at 6 a.m. Like, don't set that alarm for 6 a.m. Set it for 10:30 or 9:15. Like, set it for something small. Baby steps matter too. Baby steps matters too. So if you got to start off easy, start off easy. But you're working towards what you want at least.
Yeah.
Instead of just laying there snoozing.
Intention is key. Do everything with intention. Make sure you're moving towards it. Forward. Always. Forward movement always. Okay, y'all? Forward.
I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for tuning in today with Toast Up with your girls. I hope you enjoyed our topic of the day. Comment below if you want to hear something. Go ahead and comment below. Eventually, I want to be able to open up the voice messages. They're able to. You guys can, if you go on the Anchor app, you're able to leave a message.
Oh my God, they can leave voice messages?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's like a minute long, but you can leave a message. I'm gonna open that up soon, and we'll put you guys. You guys can like comment below. We'll put you guys in there. We'll insert you guys.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay.
We'll put you guys in there.
And we got shit going on.
We got shit going on. You see this sign?
Shit going on.
We are on YouTube. We are on Anchor. We are on Spotify. We're on Google Play. Wherever you listen to your podcast at, go ahead and subscribe to us. Hit the bell on YouTube if you want to be notified of when we post, because we post every Wednesday.
Like, subscribe. Let us know.
Let us know
that you're here with us.
That you're posting up with us. Also, hey, comment below if you've ever made a drink that we've made.
Yes, let us know if you made a drink.
Let us know
Did you like them? Did you not? Let us know your personal dreams and goals if you're down with sharing that.
How you stay disciplined, whether you use apps or not.
Yeah.
Let us know, because we're trying.
Do you write lists? Like, what do you do? Well, how do you stay disciplined? How do you stay focused?
Let us know, because like I said, we were at the beginning. We were off our track. We've been thrown off. We're trying to get back. So let us know, because we're also use these tips as well. Yes,
we definitely will. We'll share them. Any of your comments, we might pop you all up in our in our stuff and share you.
Especially on Instagram story, we'll do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, especially questions and things. Yes. So yes, guys, thank you for tuning in. What is this? Episode 7?
Episode 7. Oh wow. We're almost pros, you guys. We're almost pros.
We're almost pros.
We're getting there.
The camera, we got a banner. We're just.
Our food platters been A1. Like, listen, they've been so good.
They've been so good. We're getting really good at this, y'all.
Yeah, we're getting up there.
I hope you're actually toasting up with us, though. Pour up your drinks. Tune in every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
Thank you, though. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
We talked about that already. You have to drink.
I know. These things